What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome, all of you wonderful people. Welcome to the den. I I am your host, Sir Edward Honcho. No, I'm your host, Ed Honcho, man, and I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Um, in the den is the best conversation on the internet. You may say, well, why do you think the den is the best conversation on the internet? And again, it's because of all of you wonderful people who come and join the conversation uh, Monday through Friday, usually somewhere around 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock somewhere, maybe Eastern Time, maybe Pacific Time, Mountain Time. Somewhere it's 9 o'clock when the show gets going. Um, but I want to talk about the TikTok thing, but there's some other stuff that's just going on. We're going to probably talk about a few different things tonight. But I'll try my best not to take up all of the time, ranting and rambling, and definitely open up the line so that you all can share your thoughts, well, just the happenings of the world. So, before we get into all of that, let's see who we have joining us, and then we'll get to some good conversation. I see the Don, the last Don, like Master P. The Don of the Discord, Mr. Cultured. How you doing this evening, sir? What's the motherfucking deal? Hope all is well. Miss Grace, the Lady Grace, how are you this evening, ma'am? I hope life is treating you well. Miss Bell as well, the Lady Bell. I hope life is treating you well. Misty, hey Misty, what's going on? You good? I'm good. All right, cool. Nah, Misty, how are you, ma'am? I hope all is good with you as well and your family and Trey and Mr. Misty and, the dogs and the whole state of Alabama. John, my favorite New Yorker, what's the motherfucking deal? Let's see. Do 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 do. All right. So, Footballer 503, what's the motherfucking deal? Sweetberry. Hello, Sweetberry. Eastside Hero, what's the motherfucking deal? Uh, um, man. I don't know, man. This den community is real different. I don't know. Like I don't even know what the real intentions were when I started out fucking around on YouTube and shit like that. And it's a real interesting thing. We've had a lot of stuff happen around these parts. Um, During the live streams, post live streams, real life. But, I never think that this is crazy. I would never think that it would get to a situation where almost have more concern for people that you've never met than people that you do know. And what I mean by this is that recently, someone from my old stomping grounds uh, passed away. It was like, you know, didn't feel anything either way about it, right? And then, something similar happens to somebody, but, not them necessarily, and you feel really, really bad. I feel really, really bad, right? And it's just weird. And I'm just like, how Does that make sense? But, here we are. Um, Plicky Stiffy. What the fuck? Um, and then just some of the various conversations that I've had with some of y'all, via email, some of y'all offline, and just different things. Like, it's just very interesting. Like I said, I've taken more of an interest in the lives of the den folk than people that I have met in person. But in the past more so, because like I say, I don't associate. Again, you can talk about. I guess it could be association of people that you interact with, so you build those things. That's the beauty of the internet and being online, to build connections, to build networks. You know, different form of social gathering, social networks, if you will. Speaking of social networks, we'll talk a little bit about this TikTok, right? Oh, the terrible TikTok. Fucking infested with pedos and just weird shit. Like, see, I felt like TikTok was the downfall. I'm saying was like it's gone yet, but it's a lot of speculation. It's been speculation for a while about TikTok and how it uses, user information being owned by China and the things they got going on with, that. Because there's a Chinese version, and we were talking about actually just in the Saw Sports, Discord. Um, and after the stream, we're gonna have a mixer crew tonight. Why not, right? So, like I say, the Chinese version was they got like some shit to basically where I think they said like within like 3 clicks or some 3 taps. You don't click on the phone. That'd be weird if you did. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. But within like 3 taps on the phone, you basically can buy products that you see in people's videos, which I was like, okay, that's strange, But I mean, that's the whole point of these things, right? Is to make money. So, but they talk about having user information and being able to sell people stuff, and are they being ethical with how they're handling the information? Right now, with everything that's going on, I think there's a lot of tension with China. But aside from that, right? Aside from the information and aside from it being owned by China, I don't even give a fuck if it was owned by some fucking Nigerian scammers or some shit. Like, I wouldn't give a fuck, right? I don't really give a damn. I think it's a terrible fucking app. I think it's really fucking stupid. I know it used to be called like Musically or something like that. I don't know why the revamp. I don't know why the change. But it's like I guess they figured, hey, maybe if we come at it with a different approach or maybe a different idea, then people use it, and I guess it worked for a little bit. Because I think not that long ago, people were saying, "Oh, TikTok's fucking dying. It's dead." And then for some reason, it seemed like mid to late last year, that bitch just started popping up everywhere. Like, I've never opened the TikTok app, but I've seen TikTok videos all over the place. Right? You know what I'm saying? And so. My thing is just like, yeah, that's how it spreads. Like, people are sharing these things everywhere. What the hell is going on right now? Yeah, I mean, I just saw, you know, having that fucking South Park episode about the fucking user agreements and shit. I think that's the same one with the fucking human centipede. Is that the same one? They did that one. But anyway, like after that episode, like I tried for maybe a good week. It lasted, not more, probably not even that. I tried to say that I was going to fucking read the entire user agreement from then on, you know, just so I know what I was getting into. And yeah, that didn't fucking last long. But fuck it, take it. You're gonna take it anyway, whether I agree to it or not. Fuck it, right? Who was coming over to socialize? Sound like you did. People know. I feel like the same way, right? So, you know, it is what it is. I don't know what's going on. Some weird stuff. Well, mine's probably some weirdo out of. I don't know. Anyway, so I think about, and sometimes I'll get offline. Like I said, I've mentioned probably the other day. I think I was talking about this. I think it's interesting some of the connections that people have made. You know, from just conversations being had here. That's the beauty of the internet, man. That's the beauty of things like growth and progress and being able to use this to do something. But with TikTok, it's like, how do you work so hard to make yourself so dumb? Right? Somebody's going to get offended. But whatever. Like, I don't understand how it's a thing to do the exact same shit somebody else did. Like, how bored are you that we just want to watch everybody do the same fucking thing? They had that fucking Switch challenge thing, right? The fucking Drake thing. And some music plays. I watched all of them with the sound off because I'm not a Drake fan, so I don't even know what was really said. The people switch. Next thing you know, men are wearing women's clothes, women are wearing men's clothes, and then, you know, it's getting real strange. Everybody's getting all really, really weird. But anyway, what's the motherfucking deal? So, you know, it's just like, Ghost of Maria, that's fucking... I don't know. That Maria that was around here a couple of weeks ago said it was a real Maria. I don't know what's happening. But my thing is just like, you know, it's like goofy. I don't get it. And I know people put their little spin on some, you know, promoters be like, but why? Again, somebody can say, well, why do you talk in the den? You know, you're not saving the world, you're just talking about it, so why? And yeah, you know, they can be fucking right. But my thing is simply this, it's just like, where's the creativity? Like, somebody does something, and like, who decides, all right, this is it, this is the viral thing. They took that fucking old song with that fucking Wiz Khalifa song. Everybody did the same fucking little dance. You know, baby girl, give me something, and then fucking, that's it. Some people fell. Some people were successfully able to walk. Somebody's grandma got like rolled out the way. Like I said, I don't get it though. You know, it's just that people are really into these things. You see other various versions of these things go, you know, viral, but it is what it is. It's just crazy, man. Like I said, you know, it's really crazy. What else? There was another subject. Now I can't remember. We were talking about it in the Discord before the fucking show. I can't remember what the other thing was that I want to discuss. But again, for those who never happened to the thing, again, just shout out to Mr. Man Up. You know, keep me in your thoughts, keep me in your prayers. It's a tough situation. I don't know. It was something else I wanted to discuss. I guess I should
bring back MySpace. Right? Shout out to Tom. Always was in my top 8.
Oh shit. Yeah, MySpace was legit. Like, MySpace didn't have all the bullshit. Um, I don't know. No. Because I'll tell you where the drama was. Yeah, because like you mentioned, you said top five. Um, or what was it? Top five, top eight, whatever. It was. Like in the top friends, right? If your friends weren't in there, you caught a lot of shit, right? I'm not in your top eight. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you could lose real friends over them not being in your fucking top friends list. That's the thing. But yeah, yeah, it was too much personalization on the fucking MySpace. Motherfucker was got just too much shit going on. Like it was like cluttered and shit. Motherfucker was just doing too much with the fucking MySpaces. But even then, MySpace, I guess, was informative in some fashion. But fucking MySpace got revamped, and it's like way different now. Now it's like music based. Um, it's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah, Tom like was smart. I think he sold MySpace. Then he was like, "Fuck y'all," and I think he took his cut. And he like got up out of America. He was like, "Man, fuck y'all. Y'all ain't talking about shit. All y'all motherfuckers are marching and masking up. I'm finna go over here and take some pictures." But he's like, I think he became a photographer or something for a little while. I think he came back, but I think for a little bit, I think he was supposedly out there doing photography and shit. But we can start a campaign to bring back MySpace. I don't know who else is gonna be with us, and then I don't know if that other fucking MySpace is still up. So yeah, Tom got his money and just said fuck it, which is smart, man. Like that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I guess you have the option of continuing to pursue as much money as you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. But in a situation like his, it's going to be a once in a lifetime thing. You created this epic thing. Get your money, and then yeah, good like you to take a fucking vacation. You're not going to see me for a long time, and then figure out what life means to you. Then come back. So. So, so MySpace. What was it? What was MySpace's tagline? A place for friends, something like that. Was it MySpace? Or was it Facebook early on or something? I don't know. Fuck all that shit. But I know TikTok is stupid. I know the fucking dances are stupid. I know all this shit is stupid. There's been 2 times though. 2 times that I have seen TikTok videos that were meaningful. One of them was a TikTok video about how to doing your own T-shirts at home, basically, creating your own iron-on logos, whatever, which I thought was pretty neat. And then the other was about the dog food, grain-free dog food, and how it was impacting animals. And so that made me change Scotty's doggy diet. So, I guess there are handy TikToks, but most of them, the overwhelming majority of them are trash, pointless, and did not benefit a single soul. So, here is the dilly-dally. We're going to get ready to open up the line, right? That's what we do. We open up the line around here. And we talk about things. And I wish I could remember because, again, like I said, there's something else I wanted to talk about. And something has happened. Oh, yes. I remember. Before we open the lines, we got to talk about something that I probably should have. I should have dedicated an entire stream to this particular conversation. We're going to have it now, I guess, right? And that's Kanye for president. Mr. West, right, for president. How serious can you take a Kanye West campaign? If we're talking like on a scale of 1 to 5, right? A 1 being not at all, and a 5 being legitimately be the president. Like, what do you really think is going on with that? I guess a quick poll, right? What would you? Do you call it a quick poll? I guess it's the same. So, what are y'all's thoughts on that? Like I say, between 1 to 5, what do you feel? Oh, did I cut the thing out? I got the number on there. I don't even on there yet. What do you feel about Kanye West and his presidential aspirations? Do you think he has a legitimate chance? All right. Kanye invented Harambe. Stop. Harambe is over and done with. Just leave it alone. But yeah, so Kanye West says he's running for president.
WTMFD Honcho, I'm back.
And I love it. Man, what's the motherfucking deal, Edwin? Good to see you, Jack, man. Hope all is well, man. I really do. I hope all is well. It's good to see you, brother. But Kanye, right? Good to see you, it really is. But Kanye to the West. Now here's my deal. Like, if Kanye really wants to do some damage in this thing, I'm telling you what has to be done. He has to make Elon Musk his VP. Right? Trust me. I don't think Kanye can win it. Let's be realistic, right? He's not going to win it. But what Kanye does is steal very important votes. There will be more Americans than you'd like to feel comfortable believing that would go and vote for Kanye West just to say they did it.
Yesu's 2020 megafarads. Number 1 Street fuckable 1 Street lady. Hashtag FILM raised fist medium light skin tone.
Yeah, oh man, look. Let me tell y'all something, right? One, I don't know how long the Keeping Up with the Kardashians thing is going, but like, if Keeping Up with the Kardashians had to be filmed in the fucking White House, y'all would lose your shit, okay? Like, y'all don't want that to happen, because then it's over.
Never take Kanye seriously. Not enough time to run.
You know what I'm saying? You say never take Kanye seriously, not enough time to run. But that's the thing, like, but do you realize the power of Kanye, right? Like, never underestimate Kanye West fans. So my thing is this, though. I don't think, again, like I say, what is your campaign? When he said the shit about Wakanda, that's when he lost me. Like, okay, this nigga been hanging out with Clifford. They over there on that shit. They talking that bullshit. So anybody trying to hear that? But it's beautiful, right? Because if you are voting for Biden, you hate this fucking. You are pissed right now. If you vote for Biden, you are a mad motherfucker. But if you're voting for Trump, well, or if you're rooting for Trump to be successful, you know, then you're winning. I mean, it's just what it is. So it's like, because the thing is that Kanye's not going to take away from people who would be voting for Trump. very much. Like, I think there's a possibility, like, he takes a couple out of that base, but Joe Biden.
You sleep trill. Michelle can still get this work.
So, there's that. Shout out to Everybody. Appreciate the love. So, you know, see what. Like subtle things be happening in the chat. That's why we try not to read the chat. You know, what I think just took place with Mr. Trill and Mr. Edwin was like one of them conversations. You know, I don't know, maybe like we could say maybe a barbershop conversation, right? And then, you know, the odd nigga in the barbershop, or maybe the new guy, or whatever, you know, chimes into the conversation. That's what Broderick just did. That, like, his contribution to the conversation was awkward. It's one of the moments where niggas look at niggas like, what the fuck? That's your man's? Somebody get your man's. Yeah. So that's what I was thinking in my head, laughing about. But yeah, I think Kanye can, like I say, be an issue. So I think, you know, especially with this young generation and the things and the views and beliefs that they have. Again, I told you, Harambe got, like, I forgot how many they said he got, but he got a significant amount of votes. Fucking monkey. And you're telling me Kanye, one of the largest artists of our time, maybe in some people's opinion, one of the largest artists of all time. I don't think, you know, you put him on a level with a couple of folks, but it just depends on who you ask. Like I say, it's just a crazy position to be in. I think that guy could really be an issue. And I think if you bring Elon Musk in, just because of the names that are involved alone, like, you're gonna have a lot of people who will say, fuck it, why not? Like, there's a lot of people who want something different, and I think that that's definitely different. I don't think there's enough people who want something different that they're willing to gamble on an entertainer like Kanye, or, you know, that much. But I think there's people who would definitely entertain it, so we'll get there. What are y'all talking about here? That's definitely a good choice. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. Oh, but that's right though. Yeah, you know, he can't run, because he was born in Africa, right? So he can't be we'll put him on the board somewhere, right? Then we'll figure it out. So, you know, I don't know. Let's open up this line, man. Give me just a second. Let me get everything in order. And again, I hope all of y'all are doing well. I hope everybody is, you know, getting the best out of life that you can, and you know, just enjoying yourself as much as you can, man. I know there's gonna be rocky roads, you know, in this path that we decide to take in this journey of life. Some of these roads more rocky than others, but you know, just keep pushing. Whatever you got going on in your life, man, keep pushing. I know these are tough times for a lot of people. Again, like I said, some more than others, with whether it be the Rona situation, or, you know, employment situations, or, you know, just other life issues that, you know, happen to come about. Yeah. Just keep pushing. It's a very, very crazy time, man. You know. It really is. I think we're gonna have to have one of those dens that causes people to unsubscribe real soon. It's I feel like one of those conversations is gonna come up really soon, but it's okay. You know, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you gotta do that, right? To see who's really fucking with it and who's not. Sometimes you gotta have those conversations that people are gonna be like, you know what? Fuck that. Come on, what's going on with this thing? Oh, there we go. All right. The deadline is up. Let's take some calls from you alls. Right. I want to do that. It was stupid. So, like I say, I'm going to talk about your experience. Have you used TikTok? Are you a user of the TikTok? You know, are you familiar with it? Do you find it entertaining? Is it just another Vine knockoff? Well, what's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
Nobody believed me when I told them. The U.S. Army considers TikTok a cyber threat for a reason. What's good, Honcho? With Jason S.
Hello, Jason S. How are you doing this evening, sir?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well. No complaints. You know, life is life, definitely. So I take it you're not a TikTok fan?
I'm a what?
So I take it you're not a TikTok fan?
Dang it, you're cutting out again, man.
Really? That's terrible. It would be.
It's probably me. I'm gonna be honest.
No, so I take it that you're not a TikTok fan.
No, I'm not.
Well, why not?
For various reasons. Well, one, because the U.S. Army considered it a cyber threat. That's actually the main reason why. Because the U.S. Army considered it a cyber threat. And I got really interested. So I was like, why do they consider it a cyber threat? But I never really found the answer to that question. Now, the question is right. The answer to my question is right in front of me, because it's Chinese spyware.
Are you afraid of Chinese spyware?
I'm not a fan of spyware in general.
No. Well, spyware can be considered a bad thing, I guess, depending on, if you have spyware or if you're, giving people spyware. I don't know. So what do you think? I mean, because you're right in that demographic of the people who are primarily using TikTok. So what do you think is going to happen if they shut it down? What do you think the young Americans will do next?
I'm sorry, dude. You got to repeat the question.
I said you're in the demographic of people who are primarily TikTok users. So what happens? What do the young Americans do if TikTok is shut down? What will they do next?
Well, there's plenty of other social media networks that you could go to. If TikTok was your primary one, then you are just useless. You're just useless.
Okay.
It's sad. The truth.
All right. So, It's being that you're not a TikTok fan. So have you ever seen any of these TikTok videos that you found to be quality or beneficial or entertaining of any sort?
I can't say I remember any off the top of my head.
Okay.
Now, that's not to discredit anybody on the app. I do somewhat respect what they do, and I actually did found a lot of good and funny TikToks. But it was just there was just a massive amount of stuff that I was either disinterested or just did not like, rather than stuff that I found was funny. Because it's almost like when you find something funny, or at least when I find something funny, it was like I found a hidden gem. But I quickly forgot about it. I don't really remember much. Now, I found a lot that I just straight up laughed at because of how stupid they were. But yeah, that's really about it.
So do you really believe that TikTok is spyware or has been, designed by the Chinese government to infiltrate American information?
How could it not be? If the U.S. government is trying to get rid of it, and the U.S. Army considers it a cyber threat, then wouldn't there be a valid reason? Aren't those a couple of valid points for it to be considered Chinese spyware? Not to mention, some of it steals all your data, and Android doesn't really do a good job of protecting all of your data. Unless you have Apple, then you're safe. Then you're good to go. But
okay. All right. So, what is your primary social media?
could you consider YouTube a social media?
I don't know. YouTube's a weird area. I think it's more like like I say, a tube, of course, like a video watching deal. I don't know if you necessarily consider YouTube a social media. It's kind of becoming that way though. But I would say no. I would say no for right now.
Because I've seen, because I do know some people qualify as social media, but I guess besides that, the only real primary social media that I have, and it's the only one that I do have, is Instagram. Even then, I don't really use the app that much.
Okay.
I would usually spend like 5 minutes on there and then get off.
Seriously? You were going to time me out. And for what? Telling you to do your job and remove the spammer. How pathetic of you, Trill.
On the Instagram account, so I will definitely give you that.
Keep donating and put those weird things on Honcho's face. I won't take screenshots of them every single time. I gotta have it up in memory.
That just sounded a little strange, so we'll just throw a little pause in there.
You made that sound strange, man. You did that to yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I probably did somehow. Yeah, it's terrible. Okay. Well, anything else that's on your mind about TikTok? You seem to be okay with it, the demise of TikTok. You have no issues with that. Would I be accurate in making that statement?
Can you repeat that, please?
I said that you are okay with the demise of TikTok. Would I be accurate in making that statement?
I can't understand you, man. I keep cutting out.
That's terrible. I said that you are more than okay with the demise of TikTok. Would I be accurate in making that statement?
That didn't help.
Terrible. I don't know. I got nothing left.
You know what, man? It's probably me doing that because my Wi-Fi's been acting up, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll see. We'll find out soon. So if any of the callers are having difficult to hear me, then we'll definitely know it's on my end. So.
Yeah. I mean, it could be you. It could be it could be you. It could be me. But no, with me and my weird internet, it's probably me.
Okay. It's all good. All good. Well, anything else that's on your mind there, Mr. Jason S?
Nah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you calling in, getting the party started in the den this evening. I thank you, sir, and you have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
Hey, this Eastside.
Eastside. What's the motherfucking deal, Mr. Eastside? How you doing this evening, sir?
Man, I just wanted to talk about Kanye.
Okay. You voting for Kanye, man?
Man, Kanye is a very interesting fellow, man. I like Kanye just for the music. Everything else is pretty much out the door for me, but pretty much everything he's done, people laughed at him, and he pretty much did it. He wasn't a rapper at first. He was a producer. People say he couldn't rap. He left rapping alone. He wasn't supposed to rap. He wanted to do the little fashion thing. He pretty much did it. Everything he put his mind to, he's pretty much done it with people laughing at him. It's when Kanye is dead and gone, it's gonna be a documentary about the guy. As much as people hate the guy, and to put the icing on the cake, he's technically a billionaire now. He's been already classified as a billionaire. So you might find it funny, and he got some power behind him. It's the stupid shit he
would
say.
get this $1 if he was a stripper for his bitch ass.
It's really
time
quite a
in the
phenomenon. Really, when you really think about it.
For nothing, and I was trying to be nice to him.
Appreciate the love, Napoleon Bonaparte and Miss Grace. I gotta get back against the message. So people are unhappy with the trilogy. What's going on? Let me go back and see what's going on. But no, I agree. That's the thing. Yeah, he's got the money, he's got the power, he's got the name, he's got the fame, whatever you want to call it. He could legitimately, like I said, I don't think he could win right now because of the lack of time. But he could be a disruption in this current election if he takes it seriously.
Maybe so. Who knows? He definitely. I mean, we didn't think Trump could do it, but shit, look at us now.
Yeah. So yeah, that's right. But I agree with you about not doubting that man, because everything he said he was going to do, he's pretty much done. And like you said, all the goals that he seemed to have set for himself, he's accomplished in one way or the other, and done it in a major way. So yeah.
And another thing, man, he married a whore that makes money. Some of us guys, we fuck with these whores and have kids with them, and they don't contribute nothing. And it's funny, we laugh at Kanye and him being with Kim. Man, that bitch make money going to sleep by doing nothing. He's technically won.
Yes.
Like just all around.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the thing. Like he has nothing to worry about. Like he's set forever. That whole little family is a little empire. You know what I'm saying? They are good. And so I mean, his albums could flop from here on out. He ain't got shit to ever worry about. So that's
man. You remember not too long ago he was going around and doing a little gospel thing, man, and that shit was pretty successful until the corona hit. I mean, everybody was going to church just to do this little Sunday service.
Yeah, that's true. And that's crazy because he slid through Harris County. He was all over the place, and so then that Rona came through and shut all that shit down. No more Sunday service. Sunday service over with. So. But yeah, like I said, man, Kanye.
Man, that's all I wanted, man. It seems like I'm breaking up out here, man. I'm out here at work.
Okay.
I'm out here in Baytown.
Okay, you in the Dirty Bay. Okay.
Yeah. Got to get it where you can, brother.
All right.
I mean, I just touching base with you, man.
All right, Mr. Eastside. Well, I appreciate your call there, sir.
Yeah, that's a bit.
All right, go. See, it might be on my end. We might be catching some more phone flack here. That's a terrible situation. That's very frustrating. Same Trill. Look, they finna get on your ass. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Eastside, man. Let me see something here. So that's crazy though, because I don't know. Like I say, in the streams, everybody say they hear it kind of fine, but on the phone, people say it's choppy. So I gotta see if it's the phone service itself. Like,
here's $1.
Look, man,
dance, Professor Trill dance.
Here's my thing. Like, I'm finna start saying, I gotta start saying outrageous things to get people's attention. Dog. I have no fucking idea who fucking Pop Smoke is, dog. Like, I have no idea who fucking Pop Smoke is. Like, not in the slightest. Like, I don't know. I've seen, like, 2 pictures of the dude. And honestly, it looks like 50 Cent with braids. You feel me? Oh, no bottom? My fault. I was trying to be on top of that. I gotta cut on when the thing starts. Yeah. I've never, ever. See, all Kanye would have to do, Lockbird, is all Kanye has to do is say that he was just being a double agent. He was just trying to infiltrate some shit, say some shit like he was trying to double cross Trump, and then he'd have like double the black votes come back and support him. It's like, yeah. I mean, I saw the thing. It happened when I was on vacation, and I remember that some of the youngsters, some people that was talking. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know his music. I don't know what he sounds like. I'm not knocking him. Like, I'm not gonna shit on him or anything. Like, oh, who is he? He's a nobody. I'm not doing that. Like, obviously, he had to be known for people to be talking about him or whatever. I mean, that shouldn't matter. Like, how famous you are. It shouldn't matter how respected you get. In with post-mortem or whatever. Like, I don't know, man. Like the last few weeks, months, maybe weeks more so, just during this whole epidemic, I've just been looking at things different. Like, just the way shit is being handled, the way people have been just acting, just as a society. And it's just like, I don't know anymore. It's like, it's disgusting. And part of it's like how we treat our fellow man. Like, we can disagree about a lot of shit, dog, but it's just like, we've gotten to the point where if our fellow man doesn't agree, we want them motherfuckers to starve and lose it all and their fucking entire legacies to burn. They gotta be nothing. It's gotta be nothing. Fucking, you disagree with me, I want the worst for you. Like, and that's what's causing people to be afraid to speak out how they truly, honestly feel. So now you got a fucking society, a bunch of cowardly, dishonest people, and I know it's a weird time and people don't know how to handle it, but it's like, man, like everybody do their thing, like, I know nobody wants to wear these fucking masks. I don't want to wear the fucking mask. I fucking got lucky today. I was going somewhere. I was fucking 3/4 of the way there, and I thought I fucking pulled another one of those. Oh shit, I left my mask at home. I was going to have to turn around, but I just so happened to reach in my pocket. I still had it, so that was cool. But I hate it, but I get it. Like, and I don't feel like I'm some type of I'm wearing a mask to save everybody else. But like I said, the world's already fucked up enough. If I gotta be slightly inconvenienced to to let somebody else feel a little bit more sane throughout the day. Whatever. What the fuck? I really honestly don't care. Because as soon as I fucking get out of there, I'm finna take the bitch off. Like, it just is what the fuck it is. Like, I'm willing to make little concessions. And I know people say that's how it starts. You know, it's a little concession. You're looking like, I'm not going all out. Like, I'm not doing it because the fucking, you know, I'm trying to be a fucking hero. I think I'm doing something special. This is what the fuck it is. Like, I feel like I got more important things to do than, you know, argue about the fucking little mask. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, even with the thing, the dilly-dally itself, you know, I know it's a very low percentage of people that's fucking with it, that's getting it. And I know, like, the majority of them are not even knowing they got it, and, you know, they're getting it, you know, they're good. But shit, there's some motherfuckers that's not faring so well. You know what I mean? And fuck it. It just is what it is, you know. So if it's a situation where, I don't know, somehow it helps prevent one of them motherfuckers becoming or whatever, then it is what it is. Like, I don't know. It's just like I feel like it's just some other off the wall shit going on that I care more about, you know, in, I guess, United States affairs. But I feel like this whole deal right now is just like, again, like a big distraction. Like, it's important, I guess, whatever. But I think it's some other shit going down. We just got to be attentive to what's happening. This whole BLM shit, you know. And I think that might be the video, right? Because I said I need to do one of those videos real soon where I start losing followers, losing subscribers. I mean, I hate the term followers. Subscribers is cool, but I guess, but followers, I hate that term. So say I need to do one of those videos, right? And probably gonna be like, why I don't agree with Black Lives Matter or something like that. And you're gonna have a bunch of people who don't even read the fucking title and they just jump shit. But oh well. Hey, Miss Shawn, wherever you are in the world, hope you're all right. I was just thinking about that. You talked to Miss Shawn in a while. I feel like somebody else is missing too. But, you know, we're just, it's like, I've been doing some thinking like the last week, and I was thinking about like human potential or if we've been doing this thing like all wrong, right? I mean, the system is what it is. Like the structure is what it is. I mean, this is where we are. Like getting everybody to try to revamp shit, that's very costly and probably ineffective. And most motherfuckers just, you know, gonna do whatever they're gonna do. But sometimes I think about, let's take this call and then I'll come back to that. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling into the den this evening?
I'm only calling them because Big Papi told me to. This is Miss Grace. Hey, Big Papi. I like that. You know, I don't know much about this TikTok thing, but I've heard about it. And I've seen people doing all of this kind of copycat stuff.
Yeah. It's like
and they're praised for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, with contests. You mean outside of schools they're doing it. You know what I mean? And they're rewarded with attention, etc., just for thinking of creative ways to be copycat. Yes. Yeah, and I think it's stupid. To me, it's stupid. You know what I mean? And you pretty much know today, because people are such copycats, what they're going to say, what they're going to do, how they're going to respond, and everything. They greatly lack creativity. So when somebody comes along and does do something creative or different, people act like, you know what I mean, you have a third eye on your forehead or something. You know, it's crazy. I don't understand how everybody's just loving it. And I saw when this even started happening in the schools. You know, we go to meetings, somebody would do something, and everybody else is copying, and everybody's cheering and clapping. And I kid you not, Honcho, I was the only one sitting there looking like a human question mark. You all like this bullshit? You know, you go for this? I couldn't go for it. You know, from anybody. I like creativity. You mean I hate generic. You do something different. Dare to be different. Be creative. You know, take a chance like that. You know, these people, you know what I mean, they're all in groups, you know what I mean, and they're just copying one another. So even when they're apart, they're still within a group because they're doing the exact same things.
Yeah.
You know, and and I feel sad. And I typed in the chat earlier. I said I feel pretty sad for the new people coming up that they didn't have the opportunity or weren't fortunate enough to grow up at the time that I grew up. Did we have our issues and problems? Yes, but not the mess that it is today. You know, it saddens me, and it saddens me for my granddaughter that she has to grow up in this bullshit. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I almost just want to like leave the country. And like I told my daughter, always, if it gets too bad, you know, I'm out of here. But I never found another place that was as great as the United States. But now I'm to have second thoughts.
Yeah.
It's a mess.
Yeah. It is. It's
You know?
crazy.
It's crazy. But and Professor Trill, I really tried to be nice to him, Honcho. I was kind, and timed me out and a lot of others for no reason at all, just to be a little bit. That's what he did.
Yeah, you can't trust characters like Professor Trill. I don't even know how he became a mod.
Yeah, that's right. You put him in there. I was really being nice, you know, but I'm not going to stay on the phone. That's all I wanted to say, and say hi to everybody. And, you know what I mean, my condolences to Man Up and his family.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in, Miss Grace, and sharing your thoughts with us this evening.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Man, you know, and it's just it's crazy. The TikTok thing, you know, that's super crazy too, because you had all kind of people, like I said, dancing and doing trends and these little goofy things. Like it lacks originality, and I think like you're tricking people into thinking that they are creative on some level, when in reality they're just, you know, what's the word? They're just replacing things. Again, like, you know, you're doing the exact same somebody, you're just replacing one or two things, but it's not necessarily all that creative. I don't know what you necessarily replace that with, but you have to, I don't know, I don't know, I'm just glad it's going away. But, because you got a bunch of people doing the same dances, like I say, with the Wiz Khalifa song. Old song gets rejuvenated, and everybody and their mom is doing these dances. You've seen prisoners doing these dances. Like, that's how crazy it is, right? Somebody snuck a phone in the jail, in their ass, probably. Probably not. I mean, guard or somebody brought it in. I'm just talking shit. But they set this bitch up, and they doing fucking line dances in this bitch in fucking prison to this goddamn. Like, that's what's happening, right? The Chinese people have stolen the prison information. But yeah, that's what's going on. So the other thing though about TikTok is that it's had some pluses. I said I only saw 2 informative TikToks, and I stick by that. But I saw a third one, right? We'll take this call and we'll come back to remind me about the third TikTok. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got calling into the den this evening?
So, Honcho, is Anthony.
AB, what's the motherfucking deal, AB? What's on your mind, man?
Shit, I don't know, man. It seems like it. Am I coming in right? Because it sounds like you chopped up a little bit.
Yeah, you coming in clearly. I got to figure out what's going on my end. For some reason, everybody says that I get heard very unclearly. But you good.
I remember this TikTok shit that you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend that was always sending me the shit, and every now and then I'll check it out, but I recognize like it won't let you watch it unless you download the app, right?
Mm-hmm.
They'll let you watch the one that they send you, but if it bring you up something else, it's like, well, you gotta download the app in order to watch any more of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, well, I ain't about to do that shit, so I'll leave it alone. And so and like, you know how you get in those text groups, like people keep sending shit, right? So it was like, I said, man, let me look into what this shit about, because I heard about how the Chinese are using that shit to like map motherfuckers. So it's like, I was like, I don't do the shit. I ain't gonna be involved in the shit, and I don't do dances and shit. So I ain't gonna have no need to download this shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't need nothing else taking my time on this phone. Mm-hmm. So I was talking to my my podcast partner, and he was telling me how, you know, I need to get on there and look at it because it got all the sports highlights and shit like that. And I asked him, I said, where else can you find sports highlights? And I'm like, there's other shit that you can do to find this. We're so easily manipulated to do the hottest thing going, right? Like we want to be so badly in the trends. We want to follow the trend and be in the know so bad. Like, where do they come from? Like, what has happened in our mind that we gotta be alike and do the same shit that everybody else is doing? So it's like, I was like, man, you keep feeding into that shit. Like, you keep feeding into anything that's supposedly supposed to be the hottest thing out right now. I said, what made you do that? You know. So it's like, I'm noticing this trend, man. It's like people are afraid to stand alone. They're afraid to be who they are and stand on their own platform and be okay being different.
Correct.
And if you ain't doing what everybody else doing, there's something weird about you, right?
Correct.
So I don't know how this mindset developed. I'm not sure if social media has become that or this is the disease of social media, right? Like these are the symptoms that people like. I can't do without the new thing to do online. I'm not sure what it is, man, but it's always been something I had in the back of my mind. Like, it's just certain things about certain things that kind of give me pause, where I'm like, nah, I don't need to do all that. Like, a lot of social media shit that I am on, it was because my job had required me to do it, because I was helping. I was a business analyst. I was a marketing specialist at the job. Yeah. So being on that, I had to know what this shit do to help them be marketable online. So if you have no marketing budget and have to build your marketing from the grassroots up, like from $0 on up, I have to find and creative ways to help you market your business. So I kind of had to be involved in this shit. But I did recognize, like, this is a full-time fucking job doing this shit. So the people that be online and on apps and all this shit, what are they doing with their life? They can't be as productive as you would think they could be being on all these goddamn apps. So I'm not sure, man. I don't know if we're being lulled to sleep with this shit, but it's very suspect to me.
I agree, man. I think it is too. Like I say, it's just it's the way and the things that they because they can control what does and doesn't trend. It's the way they pick and choose certain things. And then again, I'm gonna be honest. I just have qualms about anything that comes from China. Like, not to be, whatever. If it's technology related and it's, something from China, I got questions. So it kind of is what it is. But I think we're seeing it going the wrong way for TikTok and the users. What do you think people are going to do though if they lose that social media platform? Do you think they're going to adapt, or I mean, what do you see happening?
We're gonna always adapt, man. That's who we are. We have to. I mean, shit. Who would have known you would have adapted to shutting the whole fucking globe down? So I mean, I think we're all capable of doing things that are new or that would change. I know it was there was this think group when we were talking about would you survive? Would you survive? How long will you survive if there was some meteor shower and knocked out all the satellites, so you had no cell phone, you had no internet, and you had to survive without those? without no compasses, no map, no direction. Remember maps, nigga? Remember we used to pull out a map to find somewhere to go. Motherfuckers don't know where the map is no more. So
fucking discombobulated ass paper and shit. Yeah.
Right. They were like, nigga, we used to have to look at globes. Like globes was actually a thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Google Earth. You know, so it's like, how long will you survive without that shit? It's like, you gotta know your basics. You know how you motherfuckers that got all this new math, you have to actually learn how to do regular math first before you start doing some new shit. Like you have to know your basics, and motherfuckers are growing up without basics, man. So when it comes to, just like you, and you can see it when it comes to communicating with other motherfuckers, it's like they don't even know how to have a basic conversation with their fellow human being without amping it up to the fucking highest level unnecessarily.
What?
And so it's like people have a disconnect with each other, man, because we're so fucking caught up looking into a screen. You know how they used to say how video games detach kids from reality, so they were afraid. But you're not afraid of other people doing the same shit. It may not be violent that you're getting used to, but you're getting used to trolling online and talking shit online. But when you do it in person, somebody ain't gonna handle that shit, and they gonna knock the fuck out you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, I can't.
No, I'm saying, yeah, now you do that shit in person, somebody gonna bust you in the mouth. Like, yeah, they're not gonna be happy about that. But
right, because you troll somebody in person, they ain't about that life. Trust me, or you ain't gonna be about that life. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that trolling online shit don't work in person. That's what I'm figuring. I mean, it's so many. Somebody was telling me like to get a perspective, right? And I'm big on this. I'm big on finding. I'm an empathetic person, so I can understand what it can be like to be in your shoes. But when I feel like you can't understand how to be in my shoes either, like if there's no you can't reciprocate that feeling, I can't fuck with you. Like, because you don't know how to give the same respect that I'm giving you. So just because we disagree don't mean that we have to fucking fight or we have to be enemies. We just have a disagreement about one fucking topic, right? So, or one issue. People want to be on a team so bad. It's like you talked about tribalism. All this fucking I'm red team, blue team, no team shit. Like, I'm just a fucking human. This is my experience, and I'm experiencing amongst other motherfucking humans. It doesn't make you better to be wearing one color or the other, or you on one side of an issue than another. It don't make you no better than the next person. It's just that's what I feel like all this social media app shit does. It's like it makes you pick a side, and if you can, you get to alienate other motherfuckers that ain't on your side, right? So it's almost like a trap, man. It's like I'm slowly watching motherfuckers fall into these traps, and they don't even see it, and they think they so fucking high and mighty, they can't even understand that they fucking in quicksand. I'm like, look, let me help you out that shit. They like, leave me the fuck alone. This my pool. And I'm like, but it's quicksand though. You gonna die if you stay in there. Let me help you out there. They were like, fuck you. You know, this my pool. I'm like, all right, man, die then, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost, man, you almost gotta let the motherfuckers fall by the wayside, man. You can't save everybody. Right? So nah, man, that was just my 2 cents. I don't want to hold up the line. But I also, man, I gotta get on your ass a little bit.
All right, what's up?
Cause we were supposed to have a fucking compilation of like all the fucking great dens.
Yes, this is true. There's a lot of dens to go through.
I know you need to get on somebody's ass if you can't do it to get that cracking, man. Cause that right there is some classic shit. I was looking through some confession dens the other last night because I couldn't sleep. Man, I was fucking laughing all fucking night. I was up Like I was up to 4 a.m. watching fucking old episodes of Confessions.
Yeah, them first few was wild. They was super wild. Yeah, we gonna have to kind of get that back going again somehow, some way. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I'm addicted to archives. I know. I know if I go back and look, there's a few thumbnails that'll definitely stick out. So, yeah, I'm gonna get to working on that.
Yeah, I saw the one I couldn't laugh. I was start laughing because I saw the one when you had the fucking priest outfit on. And you, and I think I was crying for an hour just laughing at this shit. Cause your ass, you sounded like a pimp ass preacher. What's the name of that pimp? God damn it. Oh man. But your ass had like all the fucking a pimp named Slipback. You was talking like that nigga with all the rhymes and shit. Nigga. Nigga, I was laughing my ass off, man. That was some funny ass shit. I was like, man, we gotta bring that shit back. That's when I was loving the hell out of it. I couldn't get enough of that shit. I stay up late for work and shit, trying to watch the fucking Den all night. He was like, it's gonna be 2 hours. It'd be 4-5 hours.
Oh shit! Oh man, yeah, them dens was crazy. Yeah, I definitely got to go back and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start maybe putting them on in the mornings because I'll be up in the morning for a little while. I can put them on in the background and I can start catching some stuff. But yeah, man, definitely got to get back. That's kind of the what I've been thinking. I'm like, man, got to get back to that mood. Everything has been so, excuse me, pardon me. It's been so drab lately. Like I'm trying to get back to that lively, more festive mood. Bring folks, some smiles to folks. Like everything else making folks sad and shit. So. Yeah, definitely gotta check that out. I'm gonna get back to that vibe.
Yeah, for sure. I think too will help, and I don't know if it's labeled or not. And I gotta do better on my own podcast about labeling what's actually being said in that particular one, so it'll be easier to find. But man, I know you've been doing shit for a while, but just keep the shit up, man. I always appreciate you donating your time and your listening ear. Maybe you listen to some people too long, but you still. but I appreciate watching you give your time and your attention to people that need it, man. Because you never know what's going on in people's lives, and they can live another day because you allowed them to speak their mind, man. So I appreciate that.
And AB, man, I just appreciate, you being one of the den folk, just listening in and, just being a part of this community. So I appreciate that, man. I thank you.
Yeah, you keep breaking up on me. I can't hear you, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go, man.
All right. I appreciate the call, man.
All right, later.
Yeah, I got to figure out what's going on my end. Because on the stream, apparently, like it's sounding clearly, I'm assuming, because I haven't seen anybody say too much anything about it, but it's the calls for some reason that's chopping up, and that's frustrating. Communication is very important to be able to communicate back and forth on the call. But shout out to AB. Yeah, man, I gotta go back and check out some of them dens. Definitely, it was just some 4 or 5 hour dens. It might have been a 6-7 hour den somewhere in the mix. But yeah, some of them confessions were crazy. I remember Miss V Darko having some crazy confessions. Oh man, she had some wild confessions. You taking cooking classes at the community college? That shit was so funny to me because I didn't know that you could take cooking classes at the fucking community college, and that's really a thing. What's the motherfucking deal? Who we got called in to the den this evening?
Man, nigga, your shit fucked up, bro.
Terrible.
It's real choppy.
Okay, I don't know. We gotta figure out how I can resolve this matter. But what's going?
But anyway, I didn't call in to talk to you. I came in to get on people's ass. First of all, this I guess I got to explain myself so motherfuckers can get the message. Honcho said something about praying for Man Up, right? So I started texting Man Up because me and Man Up talk. So when I come back to the den after texting man up to see what was going on, to check on the man, because, again, I ain't heard from him. See, this is somebody that's giving a fuck about somebody else, right? So then I come in, everybody talk about all moderators ain't doing their jobs, and I looked at it, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Because I see this whole fucking message just cover my screen. I'm thinking maybe my YouTube tripping or my phone tripping, and somebody else commented. Then I commented just to see what happened. I said, okay, this dude's spam, so then I kick him out. Well, that shit ain't instant. It takes a few seconds. Then everybody's saying, oh, moderators ain't on their job. Somebody, I'm like, look here, man. First of all, y'all know I got moderator privileges, right? So why would y'all disrespect me knowing that I could do something to you, knowing that I can silence you? It just don't make sense. Y'all need to stay in y'all place. Don't worry about me and my job. I got this part handled. You just keep enjoying the den and just living your little life. Everything will be fine. But see, you didn't know my situation. Y'all made an assumption that I was still in here the entire time, which I was not. Okay? So y'all just need to chill out. There's no reason to be disrespectful. Now, the part that I really have a problem with is y'all started saying all that hot shit, and then I checked you, and then y'all want to play victim. Nah, we ain't finna do that. Don't sit up here and try to talk about, oh, I was sweet, was nothing but nice to him. No, the fuck you wasn't. Stop playing with me. So that's what we not gonna do. Is pretend like you was nice and sweet, because if y'all was nice and sweet, I wouldn't have had no reason to bang you. Point blank, period. So if you got something else to say about what I had to say, meet me in the Discord after the stream. We can handle it there. Straight like that. I don't know why y'all keep coming for me and expecting me not to come back. Y'all should know better by now. Who are you talking to? I'm talking to every person I timed out. If I wouldn't have timed you out if you didn't say something disrespectful. Point blank, period. Those that didn't get timed out, i.e. Ms. Bell, she didn't say nothing disrespectful. So I didn't do nothing to her. If y'all don't like it, complain to Honcho, because he gave me the wrench. As long as I got it, I'm going to use it. And Culture, look, bro, if you don't want to ban nobody, that's up to you. That's cool. I don't trip on what you do and what you don't do. But what I'm not going to let you do is sit up here and try to make you seem like that you are innocent because you don't use your shit. Look, you play how you want to play, but don't comment on how I do mine either. That's all I'm saying. That's it.
Okay.
And yes, Miss Grace, since you want to pretend like you not the one, yes, I'm talking exactly to you. You're one of the people I timed out. So yes, ma'am, you are included. Again, I still don't know why you keep coming for me. You know me by now, Miss Grace. You know. So stop acting brand new. Culture is the Kemah, see? If you knew that already, everybody know that. So why y'all keep fucking with me? Y'all know how I'm gonna react. Y'all know.
That's funny.
I do know you, and I'll meet you in the Discord, because I know you're not gonna back down. But we could talk it out. We grown adults.
You voting for Kanye?
Sorry, Honcho. I know I kind of left you out of this, but there's just a few things that just had to be said. That's all.
I just got neglected. You know, I'm feeling like, you know, it's not the first time today. I'm feeling like how Scotty did me earlier. You know, if I ain't shared a story in here, did I? Hell no, I ain't tell y'all the story.
Nah.
Oh man.
Again, I'm not trying to scare you, Miss Grace. It's not about scaring nobody. It's just that there's a big ass sign on my fence that say dog bites, and you keep sticking your fucking hand in there, and then you want to play victim when your ass get bit. Stop sticking your fucking hand in there. You won't get bit. Now, it ain't about making enemies, Edwin. It's about letting motherfuckers know exactly what's up. And then when they pretend that they don't know what's up and I check them, that's their own fucking fault. Y'all be in here every night. It's the same shit. You gonna learn today. show you. What you mean? I already showed you. That's the length of it. Well, anyway, what you got to say about your boy 50 and Tip?
Oh, is that gonna happen?
Your boy 50 and Tip.
I saw they supposed to do the verses, but is it actually gonna happen?
Nah, this the shit that happened today. Well, Tip was trying to do the little music battle shit.
Yeah.
Well, 50 then took it on a whole nother level. Now he doing personal attack, so he basically trying to start a beef with T.I. instead of doing the fucking music battle. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because he gonna lose. Let's be real. 50 will lose the music battle. Like if we gonna be real about it,
I don't know though.
If we're talking radio hits,
50
radio hits,
had a bunch of hits.
T.I.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a good one, Honcho. It'd be a good one, but I don't think it's an easy dub. It's not an easy dub for either one of them.
I think T.I. put out hits like for a longer period of time. I think his albums were more consistent than 50. Like 50 came out guns blazing. He was hot. He was that dude, and then it dwindled. Each album got like progressively worse, including G Unit or whatever else you want to. T.I. like he was just he was consistent. Like I don't ever think he was like that dude. He had a couple of big mainstream hits. He had a couple of hits that were just mainly in the South. So that may impact it, like how you respond to it, depending on where you were geographically. But I don't know. I just feel like overall that T.I. had more radio hits. Now 50 in his reign, like when he was hot, he had plenty of them. So I think you just kind of. I don't know. I have to really go back and look, but I think T.I. may get him in the long run.
I don't know. I still think it'd be a good battle. I say they were the opponents.
Well, that's what we need to do. We're gonna have a Den Show versus battle. We have two Den folk get to duking it out. We get a 5-song playlist each, and see who got the best musical taste.
Hold on a second, Honcho. See, Miss Grace, this is what I'm talking about being disrespectful. See, y'all be trying to do some sneak diss shit and act like I'm not gonna catch it. You gonna put up here, and if he's a man, he'll apologize. So if I don't apologize, then I'm not a man. You trying to gaslight me, and that shit ain't finna work. That's not gonna work. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But if I'm right, I ain't apologize for shit. I said what I said, and I meant what I meant. It is what it is. It's that simple.
I don't know. I think I'm definitely looking at that one to see who is doing what, when, where, why, and how. But I just feel like, and this is again, like I say, it's coming from a person who's not the biggest T.I. fan. I just feel like. I feel like T.I. might got him. So I don't know.
Maybe so.
But then
50 had a bunch of good songs too, even though it's egregious that some people don't think that 21 Questions was one of his best songs he ever put out.
21 Questions was a corny song. Samson Simpson, I stick by my story.
Bro! You think that song is corny?
21 questions. Like, come on, man. It was a
what
corny
do you
song.
Get when you mix Monique
no
with
doubt
Barney
it was
Fife?
a hit. It
Professor
is.
Trill.
What do you get when you mix Monique with Barney Fife? Professor Trill.
What?
Thunderbolt 99.99 says that was their appreciate the love, appreciate the donation. That was their kind of say, what do you get when you mix Monique with Barney Fife? And the answer was Professor Trill.
Really? Monique and Barney Fife, huh?
Yeah,
that's not bad. That's actually not bad. That's pretty funny. That's not bad. That was well thought. It was a well thought out joke. I give him that. I give him that.
But 21 Questions was it's just like it wasn't it for me, man. Like I just wasn't with it. Like 21 Questions was not that song for me, you know. Especially being that he was just, capping on whatchamacallit for making that kind of music. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
It just really wasn't it for me. So, but
I still think he's crazy. But hey, that's my opinion.
All right, so are you voting for Kanye?
You ain't voting for nobody.
Terrible.
I need a V-neck. Fuck no.
yeah. Let's talk about this real quick. You sent me a picture the other day of a rapper that I know you're a fan of. His philanthropy, not just the music.
I was deeply saddened, Honcho.
So does this change your view on the plunging neckline?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Even still, I'm still sticking to that. Hell no. Hell no. Fuck that.
Terrible. Hardest working man in the city wears a V-neck. Still can't get no respect on the name. Terrible.
Nope. Not even him. Nobody's immune. Nobody.
It's a terrible situation. Terrible.
Yeah, none of the above. That's right, Sweetberry. What movie is that? See if y'all can reference that. That's a good question. Who knows what movie is that from? That's from.
I'm telling you, I already know.
I'm sure Honcho knows.
I don't watch movies.
Oh, you fuck out of here.
Never seen a movie in my life. No, you see, this is what's gonna happen. See, I already know they gonna get Sweetberry, because what they gonna do is they gonna go and they gonna make not Kamala. I don't think Kamala gonna do it for folks. Folks ain't really rock. But see, the Democrats think people like Kamala. That's the problem. They got it all backwards. But they gonna go with like somebody like Kamala or some other black woman. They gonna go slide to Atlanta and go get Keisha Bottoms, and they gonna make her the VP. And then that's where y'all hearing all this shit from. They gonna make her the VP, and then they gonna bring all the niggas.
Sweetberry got it. Sweetberry got it. Good job.
They gonna come back and how she get to say it when she used the comment.
I knew she knew, but
it was like
I was hoping someone else would guess.
She would, but lost that. Got confused trying to talk about that shit. A V-neck or USPA, U.S. Polo Association.
If you had to pick V-neck or USPA or polo shirt, I got polo shirts. Ain't none of no fucking V-neck.
But yeah, they're gonna go get a black woman to be a VP, and that's what's gonna bring a bunch of niggas gonna come back. It's gonna bring a bunch of women, a bunch of people, like I say, because everybody know Biden gonna clock out, and so like I say, it's almost like a Trojan horse candidate. You put Biden out front, use him as the guy to get whoever in there. He clocks out. You got whoever you want at vice president is now your president. So USPA, man, I saw a thing about USPA. USPA is a respected brand. Like, I used to always think it was some bullshit, but it is actually the official brand of the United States Polo Association. That's like the real shit for the real brand.
I don't want no damn USPA only raffle. I thought that was the same shit. The fuck is the difference?
Polo is Ralph Lauren. USPA is like a different company.
Oh, I don't know. I just wear Ralph Lauren.
Yeah, but people look at USPA as a knockoff Polo because I guess they got like 2 horses on their shit or some shit. But it is.
I wear Polo, the one with the sail. What that one called? Like the little sailboat. The fuck is that? Nautica. and Rockaway. That's it. That's the only polo shirts I wear. Them 3.
Nautica.
Okay. Yeah, fuck the Nautica.
Let me see. There's something else that happened that needs to be discussed. I done forgot.
Motherfucking ain't. Well, you just put me on some game, Kenneth, because I ain't know that shit. So, my bad. Yeah, yes, I still wear Rockaway. You goddamn right.
Fucking hate the market, Oh, you can't stand
There's not a woman that wouldn't appreciate said Honcho in a V-neck down to his belly button.
No.
No, Honcho, the women have spoken.
I don't want to see that.
You see what she done started? You see that shit?
That shit gonna be something different. You know, this is gonna be something 3-dimensional. It ain't gonna be a V anymore. This shit is gonna be a parallelogram or some shit.
Okay, Kenneth. See, this is what we need to have a conversation, brother. Why in the fuck is you wearing them expensive ass brands? That's what I need to know.
And don't know how to spell
damn well I make at least 3 times as much as you do. Why is you buying that expensive ass shit that I can afford and refuse to pay for? Why is you buying that shit? I don't wear no fucking Louis Vuitton, Givenchy, or I don't wear none of that shit. That shit costs too fucking much. Fuck that. Hell no, I'm not gonna get some Dior, nigga. No. And no, Miss Grace, I did not start it. Honcho started it when he wore that bullshit on screen. He started that
You're a hater. You know, I'm trying to be fashion forward. I'm trying to be, trying to be trendy.
But I will give you some credit, Honcho. I will. You did do away with the Debo collection. I give you credit for that.
Man, look, the only reason I am not rocking the Debo collections, I know somebody made reference to it the other day, is because I'm too fat for it. It's too snug. But when I get back appropriate, I'm gonna bring the farm shirts back just for y'all, because I know y'all love the farm shirts so much. Because I was going through a bunch of shit, cleaning out all the shit, the old shit I don't wear no more, shit I can't fit no more, and I threw a bunch of shit away. But I was like, you know what? I'm keeping these farm shirts just for Trill and Heidi, because I know y'all love them so much. That I'm gonna bring them back.
You look like that one dude off the Morris show with the fraternity test dude. I don't know his name, but that's who you remind me of, because he had on that fucking shirt. And I'm like, the fuck is this nigga wearing? This nigga look like Honcho sitting on the stage.
Terrible. That's terrible. Man, you ever sit and watch the like if you watch Maury compilations, You're Not the Father compilations? Somehow I ended up on that the other day, and it was pure entertainment, because I think it was all like the ones of a woman being wrong and one lying or whatever, and it was just pure comedy. And back to back to back, running to the back of the stage and collapsing in the back seat. But then there was one chick. She turned out old buddy wasn't a daddy, and she just starts crying, talking about why, or how. And then her mom walks onto the stage, and she over there asking her mom how. Like, bitch, you know the fuck. How else does the fucking happen? It's only one way. You fuck somebody else. Like, what are you talking about? How? And the mom was talking about, I don't know, baby. I don't. Yeah, bitch, you know too. Both of y'all bitches know. Talking about, I don't know. Like, get the fuck out. It's science, bitch. Like, get the fuck. But, I don't know. But people are crazy, But those things are hilarious. It's pure entertainment. That shit is I mean, it's
Ask Julie if he knows who my PFP is. Nah, bro. I don't know who the fuck that is.
No.
Oh, well, I guess it's a person. You say who?
I'm not sure.
Nah, clueless.
I'm not sure either.
The resale, 15K, finna come from resale. Jordan Dior. Oh, well, if that's what you're doing, okay. Well, then I see that. You trying to make a profit.
I've been seeing that shit, that Dior collection shit. Who was that? Did old buddy, didn't he just like eat some Reese's Puffs out the shoes or some shit? The nigga got him.
Why are you exercising to that, Miss Grace? What the fuck? That's really weird. Oh, Lord. explained for so long that now I look like the Hulk. Boy, y'all some exaggerating so-and-so. Well, Heidi, how are you? Facts, DeMarcus, facts. That's just the way that is. We're going to leave that just right there. Straight like that.
Okay. I mean, if that's the hill you want to die on, DeMarcus, you know, that's cool. If that's what you choose to do. Heidi, howdy, Heidi. How are you? That's crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, Jordans are a black market. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Man, Houston made it. Check him out. I think you're like, I don't know who Big Mello is.
Yeah.
I never heard it described the way you described it. I know what the fuck that was.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. Woo!
Partying. Party on, Heidi. Party on. Anyway, I'm going to get off this line.
All right, well, that's good, man. Appreciate the call there, Professor True.
All right, Honcho.
All right. Do-do-doots. Do-do-do-doots. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling in to the den this evening?
Hello?
Hola, ¿cómo está?
Me, Rashida. Who you?
How are you doing this evening, Miss Rashida?
I'm doing good. I hope everything's well with you. Hey, then, people.
Oh, man. What's going on in Miss Rashida's world?
In my room? You talking about the fan or just talking about?
No, your world, in your world. What's going on in Miss Rashida's life?
My world?
Yes.
I don't know. Just trying to stay cool and sucker free.
Yes, I agree. I'm sucker free food.
I'm trying to stay my ass. I'm trying to be honest with you. I'm trying to stay my ass off man shop.
Wow, what you been online? I don't even want to know. Never mind. Don't answer that question. Yeah, definitely got to stay offline.
I ain't been ordering no sex toys or nothing, just household items.
I'm gonna take your word for it. Yeah, I'm gonna take your word for it. I believe you.
Oh, I can see you pictures.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna believe you.
You always time out. People ain't got receipts and shit. I guess.
I believe. I know you. You know, I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna believe you. But are you?
And before I really get started, I want to tell Professor Tree or something.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay on this motherfucker as long as I want to, and you ain't gonna do shit about it. And if you feeling some kind of way, come hang my motherfucking phone up. And that's it, and that's all. I ain't gonna entertain your bullshit. And don't be messaging me talking about I'm on the phone too long. This is my goddamn phone. I pay for it. You ain't pay for it. Worry about your own shit.
Get him.
As long as Honcho ain't got no problem with how long my call is, then we all Gucci.
Get
and
him.
he know he hang up on me when he get tired of me. I been calling him in the damn for 3 years. He know what to do. He done hung up on me a few times.
That's never happened. That's never ever happened.
Yeah, okay. And moving right along.
I gotta ride slow through the anyway.
Call down when you ready to do shit. But then you lay your big neck ass up on the phone for a whole damn hour talking about nothing, and then got the nerves to talk about what somebody else talking about. I don't give a fuck. Shit, leave me alone. I ain't one of them other people in the den you can play with. Don't play with me. Now, I'm moving along. Yeah.
So, a local Chicago resident has declared that they're running for president. Will you be voting?
Oh, Kanye?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
You voting for Kanye?
He running in this election? Oh, no,
Yes,
I can't do it this election. He better try for the next one.
Why?
I already said I'm voting for Biden. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, well, I mean, what if Kanye got a better plan than Biden?
What if he did what now?
I mean, what if Kanye
breaking up?
What if Kanye has a better plan?
Your audio and putting out the back of people's truck now.
That's the best place to get it. What you mean? That's where you get that good deal. That's that player price.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they played you all right. Anyway,
you got it. I got nothing for you. Okay, so you ain't voting for your boy. I thought Chicago folks were supposed to stick together.
We do, but I already had said I'm voting for Biden, so I would be like, he should have announced his candidacy earlier. Shit, I might have could have did something for him. Shit. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't vote for him if the situation was right.
So what was?
But you know what? I think what he needs to do is do it as a reality show, not a reality show, but like as that him and Kim being president, like it's gonna be reality, but it'll be like a TV show. Like if Kanye was president, Kim would be the first lady, Kardashian at the White House. They should do some shit like that. That's what I think he needs to do. Now I think that shit would be cool.
So you would watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians if he was president?
The White House edition. The White House edition. Mm-hmm.
So you think the whole Kardashian family would be up in the White House if he won?
Yeah. Who wouldn't? If that was your family member in the White House, you'd be there too.
So, like, if Kanye was president, do you think that he would differ from any other presidents, or do you think he would have to fall in line and kind of be the same as most of those? Do you think he would be Kanye and change the whole game?
No, I think he would be himself. He's crazy to him. I don't think it's too much he's going to, no, he's going to do him. That's what I say. They're going to be eating good in that White House, so I know that.
Oh, shit. He eating good now. He probably...
He's going to be flying in Chicago pizza, Italian beef, all that shit. Yeah.
So you be flying and people make deep dish pizza?
Not deep dish. I told you we like thin crust. That shit for y'all too.
Y'all be front. You be eating deep dish pizza. It's okay. It's all right.
No, that's on a rare occasion. That's a rare occasion. Now, let me ask you something. When you say deep dish, are you talking about the stuffed pizza?
Yeah.
Where they put sauce on top?
Yes.
We call it stuff. Now, I don't know. All the deep dish shit.
Y'all call it stuffed pizza?
Yeah. Huh?
Y'all call it stuffed pizza?
Yeah.
Except that whatever that Chicago style is.
It's only one place that make the best pizza like that, and that's called Giordano's. That's a Chicago original. You can look that up and think that that's one of them.
Okay, Giordano's.
Yeah, people order those pizza rolls and have shit put in. That shit is expensive, though.
Yes, it is. Well, I got a place I got it
it's
from.
like $50. I think it's like $50 for a pizza. You gotta wait to get your similar to do all that hunting.
Yeah, that bitch is high. I got one time, but it wasn't from there. It was from this other place, and like I didn't know that's what it meant. Like I didn't know the shit was gonna be on the inside. So I'm ordering shit. I'm like, why the fuck this pizza so hot? Fuck it. I mean, it was recommended, so I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, get some of this shit, some of that shit. I mean, pick that bitch up. That motherfucker opened the box. I'm like, what's wrong with the pizza? Like,
they don't play. They don't stamp on the cheese and the meat. They.
Nah, I picked that bitch up. That bitch was heavy. Like, I was like, what the fuck is going on? I had one slice and I was pooped. I don't know if I can fuck up a whole pizza. You send me a Pizza Hut pizza or a fucking Domino's, I fuck that bitch up. That fucking slice, I think I might have made a slice and a half. Shit, fucking pizza was kicking my ass.
After one or two slices, you be full of shit.
Yeah. So I see why this bitch costs so much, because that bitch is legit. Like, it is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You ain't never lie about that. You're right. So how I think going in your world?
Everything's hunky dory. I have no complaints.
Okay, that's good.
Let me get up and cut the yard for the first time tomorrow.
Hey, can you do me a favor though? Yeah. Can you light a candle so I can see you? It's real dark in it.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna sit real tight, so hopefully
I'm just saying.
Just disappear. You ain't gonna be able to see me.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh man.
Hey, did you hear about Tiffany Haddish cut her damn hair off?
No.
Cut her dreadlocks off.
She cut her dreadlocks off.
Yeah, Tiffany Haddish. She cut her dreadlocks off.
She had dreadlocks?
Mm-hmm. Shaved her head bald.
When did she did that?
Shit, I don't know. I just heard the story today. I don't know if that shit old or new. Sometimes I might be coming in here with information that shit that happened a year ago.
That's terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I hadn't heard anything about that, you know. But I guess you gotta do something extreme.
Yeah, she was on live doing it. And she you know how you like cut one dread and then I don't know what she decided she just gonna shave all the shit off. Crazy, yeah. And she's working on a movie. Her ass is a goddamn. They say she on that shit.
The shit. The Crystal. I wouldn't be surprised. She might be.
I wouldn't either.
Man, so
right, because they see everything she bombed that. Remember, she bombed that comedy show. Her ass ain't there right now. But I think she went right before. But you know what? She ain't never been funny.
No, she not. Like I said, to me, she's.
She like white people funny. She ain't like black people.
What is white people funny?
Huh?
What is white people funny? What does that mean?
White people funny is like people like Ellen. Like white people funny. Ellen and all the other white people, white comedians.
I'm looking this up, and yeah, she did that yesterday. Looking crazy as shit. And she looked crazy as shit.
Oh, you looked it up?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. She looked crazy. She was already crazy as shit.
Exactly. Don't she look crazy as hell?
The fuck is going on? I'm telling you, I guess anything for some attention. You know what I'm saying? I guess if it's the
right that's now, what I think.
You gotta battle the Rona. You know what I'm saying?
Her ass is straight up. Remember when Britney Spears did that shit?
Mm-hmm.
And her ass was looking like a damn cuckoo, crazy clown.
Yeah.
Yep. This Britney part 2. Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But she must have had some fucking fake locks in there. She could have had no.
And then she didn't even go to no professional. She let her damn assistant shave the rest of her head off. You dumbass lady. When you dealing with dreadlocks, you take your ass to the professional.
No, she had some fake locks in there. She had some faux locks.
That's not even how you take down dreadlocks.
Okay, that's what that is. I thought she was growing some real locks. I was like, ain't no way. She had the little faux locks put in.
No.
That's terrible.
She look like a bomb head fight though. That's what she look like.
Yeah, she look crazy because she already got like crazy face. You know what I'm saying? It's like she already looked like a crazy. I said she already looked crazy.
Weird in the face, and now she got a weird shaped head to go with her face. She needs to get her order a wig. Yeah.
But shit, that's somebody need to sponsor. Look, that's the time. Look, you better sponsor her and say, look, you rock these wigs, I got you.
Exactly.
And you know, I'm you ready because you didn't fuck yourself up. I'm finna get you tight, and go from there.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
Celebrities don't know what to do with themselves, y'all. We gotta save them. They need our help.
Hey, I came in late, and I heard people talking about the mods ain't doing their job. What's up with that?
I see that. Well, that's the problem right there. See, you came in late. You wasn't doing your job.
Well, shit, when I was coming in early and time people out and they say shit, I got reprimanded, so I don't do shit now. I just sit in the cut.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
People complain when I was timing people out when they were saying shit, and now they complaining because people is spamming. But how you gonna complain about spamming? You don't complain about the racist shit or the gay bashing and shit. So I really give no fuck.
And there's no gay bashing in the den.
And another thing, just because a mod in there and they don't do shit, don't make them a good mod. They just trying to be friends with everybody and don't want people mad at them. You ain't doing shit. You just scary as fuck. That's it, and that's all. And I'm gonna move on from there. Now I ain't gonna really talk about Professor Tree because he's a motherfucking bully. He tried to bully me, but that shit don't work. You can't bully a shark, baby.
Not even a bull shark?
No, you can't do nothing. You can't do shit with me. And he better be glad I changed my ways.
Yes, we are. We are.
I have been
thankful.
nothing but a delight in the den. That's it, and that's all.
Rapper's Delight?
Huh?
I said Rapper's Delight?
What you always trying to be fun.
No, I'm asking, do you like the song, Rapper's Delight?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I thought you said like the woman do. But, yeah, I like it.
Okay. Yes, this is Squeaky Chair. You know, I call it a little squeak. You know what I'm saying? That's my partner.
You know what? Nancy Pelosi just sent me an email telling me about Donald Trump, to sign the email for Donald Trump trying to withdraw the U.S. from the World Health Organization or something. I got to look more into that before I sign it. I got to know what's going on.
You got to be careful.
But she said you're signing, so I'm definitely signing.
You got to be careful. Yeah. You might sign this. If you open that letter, your email might get a virus.
Oh, well, shit, we're going to get one anyway if you trying to take us out the World Health Organization.
That's crazy.
Yeah. You know what? They still popping firecrackers over here in my neighborhood.
Word.
Yeah, word.
You would think they ran out by now. I think I heard the last few doing a lot last night. I hadn't heard any tonight, so I think they ran out yesterday. I think they was done.
Oh. Well, you lucky. But I think you live in a white neighborhood, though.
What? Why would you?
I think you didn't hear me. I said I think you live in a white neighborhood.
I live in a multicultural environment.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that.
As far as I know, my neighbor. Actually, I don't know if any of my neighbors are white. I haven't seen any yet. I just saw the neighbor to the right yesterday, and he's a Hispanic gentleman. The ones across the way.
They make the best neighbors.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
The Mexicans and the Spanish people, I ain't lying, on 10, they make the best neighbors. Because I got, well, not the ones necessarily, but the ones they had before, they'll cut my grass, they'll do other stuff, and they always know somebody that could do some work on your house. Like they'll see something wrong on your house. I know, Felipe and Jose, they come, they do it. They don't charge you too much, and they just good people. You know what I mean? And yeah, they are. So I give them their props on that. And then I got a Puerto Rican neighbor. What? What's terrible? What I do?
Do they listen to reggaeton?
Huh?
Your Puerto Rican neighbor, do they listen to a lot of reggaeton?
Who?
The reggaeton, like the genre of music.
You said they music. What about their music?
Have you ever heard of a genre of music called reggaeton?
No.
No, okay. But
anyway, I got a Puerto Rican neighbor. He's good people, and he can cook his ass off too. He be making some of that Puerto Rican food with Puerto Rican. You know what Puerto Rican rice is, don't you?
No, I have no idea. But what makes rice Puerto Rican?
Oh, really? Yeah, you try some Puerto Rican rice. Mm-hmm. You should go to a Puerto Rican restaurant. They'll sell it with Puerto Rican rice. Get you a jibarito with the Puerto Rican rice. The steak jibarito. That's like a steak sandwich on plantains they put on. You know what plantains are, right?
Yes.
The plantains be like the bread. The plantains be all, they flatten the plantain out and cook them. Then they put the steak and shit on there. Man, that's some good eating right there. Anyway, moving along. Yeah. So what I'm saying, not talking about food. Who's gonna do something? Anyway.
Ain't nothing wrong with talking about food. I am large and in charge myself currently, so food is always in the conversation.
Mm-hmm. Is somebody behind me waiting? Because I don't want to be rude, because people really been getting on my nerves talking about my calls be too long, and I just be trying to help the being out, because sometimes you just be sitting there rambling and talking to yourself. So, I'm trying to do my duty. Yeah.
I believe there may be.
No, there ain't nobody calling. They all in the chat. Kind of ignoring my call. That's about it, and that's all. That's what they do.
Terrible.
And true, a lot of times when I be on the phone, people don't even be paying attention to my call anyway, because they be having a whole nother conversation. Don't have shit to do with what I'm talking about. And that's fine with me. I love my damn people. You need to leave them alone to stop bullying them.
She looks terrible. That's the thing, and I don't mind a black woman with short hair. It just, Tiffany Haddish just ain't it. She's just terrible.
No, please don't do that to yourself. Don't cut your dress out like that. What she went wrong was not having a professional do it.
Yeah.
And she just ain't got the right. Look, when you want to be bald like that, you need the right head shape and the right face. She can't carry neither one. So. She just look like a hot potato. But she rich, so who gonna really? It doesn't matter because she's rich.
She's a hot potato.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
Goddamn, that's squeaking. And then your damn badass connection. This shit right here. That's why people don't stay on the phone. You know what? Now I see why people don't be staying on the phone too long. Shit. I be trying to make the best of it with you, but shit, you got to work with me, goddamn.
So you're saying the squeaky chair is the cause of the shortened phone calls?
Exactly. And the bad connection, because everybody that calls said you've been chopping up, and you do. But you know what? When I listen to the playback on the computer, I don't hear that. Yeah. I don't know what's going on.
Like I said, I think it's the phone service. It has to be, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me. That if it's playing clearly through this way, but so I'm gonna have to figure something out maybe.
But you know what? In order to get good phone service, you have to pay for it. You can't get free Wi-Fi phone service.
I'm paying these motherfuckers too damn much as it is now for what they get. But yeah, I'm gonna have to.
They playing you to the left.
To the left, to the left. I thought that's the direction to go. That Beyonce said.
To the left, to the left.
But here's my thing is just like, now it'll probably be a situation where I have to go through another number. If I can find another service, like the only reason I like this one is because, again, like I said, the fucking thing don't ring in the middle of the stream, so you don't have to hear every fucking phone call that comes in, so it's quiet. So that's why I do like it. But other than that, it does have a lot of issues that that need to be resolved. Y'all paying attention to me here. Oh no, can't do it. So it does have a bunch of issues that need to be solved.
Hey, you know what? For all the damn people, we should get together and E-jump E-jump Professor Trill there. That's what we need to do so he can leave us alone. And he better stop for outside of Me Too movement against your bullying.
You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing, right? I think that Professor Trill is not only a bully, but I think that he is.
You think he's lonely?
What?
You say you think he's lonely?
No, I said not only a bully, but not only a bully, but he is misrepresenting his place of origin. Like old buddy, like the dude from the 8 Mile. What was his name? Papa Doc. Yeah.
Yeah. He like, do you ever watch Different Strokes?
No. Can't say that.
Okay. That was Gary Coleman. He played Arnold. And he had the bully. I think his name was the Gooch. Something like that. That's Trill. The Gooch. Trill, I'm just playing with you. I hope you know. You know I love you with your bully head. Crazy. He just fucking crazy. That's it. That's all. Now, I don't know why y'all don't overlook his ass. He's fucking crazy. Anyway, you have anything else? Because I'm going to wind it down now. Sis. How long I been on here? I really can't tell.
Let me see. Let me check just one moment. 26 minutes.
I be going to say, I don't know.
Yeah, we finna wind it down because I told Mixer Crew I was gonna show them some love. You trying to see? Look at you trying to invade the Mixer Crew. That's look. You see.
Listen, I'm doing them a favor because you ain't got to do nothing. But you
it's finna go down. I'm finna set it off in that bitch right now. I'm finna go.
You ain't finna set shit out.
I'm finna go undefeated in this motherfucker. I'm finna spray down everything. I'm finna wet up everything in this motherfucker. It's going down.
You know what? Maybe if you get you a good gaming chair, then you could do that. Don't they help people?
I don't know if it makes people better at games or just make them more comfortable while they lose.
It makes you more comfortable, don't it?
Yeah, I think so. Them bitches high though. I was looking at some of those though. Like, I don't know if I really feel comfortable spending that much money on a fucking chair. Like,
I saw some for like $100.
Yeah,
it's 30.
That's still a
I
lot.
was gonna buy one for my nephew. That's not a lot of money.
That's a lot of money for a chair.
Okay, if you say so.
Nah, but I gotta find one that's properly rated. See, because sometimes my weight likes to fluctuate. Sometimes I do pretty good. I'll get down to a nice weight.
So you need the big boy chair.
Yeah, I gotta get the one I think that's up there. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta find out.
You probably gotta get the one that's like $500.
Nah, it ain't gotta be that much. Nah, I think what I was looking at like 175, 200, somewhere up there. So that's still just a lot more.
But I mean, it don't make sense if you don't really play games that much. I don't really know your life to say, how often you play games, because I ain't know like that. That ain't none of my business. But yeah. But how often do you play games?
I only play like on the weekend, so. But I mean, I'm at the PC a lot, but I only play games like on the weekends usually. if I play out.
Hey, why we ain't had no dinner yesterday? What was you out there in the street doing?
What?
You heard me. I said, why we didn't have no dinner the other day?
You know what I'm
what
saying?
was you out there in the street doing? You hear me?
I don't know. I thought we had a dinner yesterday. We didn't have a dinner yesterday. You wasn't there?
We had a dinner yesterday. I seen the sign said no dinner.
No, you must have read an old sign.
Oh, well, y'all. You putting them signs up for me, then calling everybody behind my back and telling we really having a dinner. I'm starting to feel kind of slighted.
Who? But I do something like you know. But listen. But here's the thing, right? All right, you know the effort that it takes for me just to be in the den on time, without all the extra stuff. So do you really think that I would be capable of reaching out to all the den folks behind your back, nonetheless, and informing them that there would be a den without you being notified?
Yeah. I sure do. I think you got everybody email. You just in one email.
I got everybody. I got like 3 people email.
That's some good shit. Anyway, moving right along. Did we cover all the topics we supposed to cover?
Yes, man. We've covered the spectrum of this evening's conversation.
Okay, and we talked about Tiffany Haddish praise today. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna pray for her. I'm gonna pray for her because I really think she's good.
Yeah, I think she needs a little bit more than prayer. She needs to be committed. She is. I think she's on a downward spiral. She got cabin fever, been in the house too long, or I don't know. They ain't doing nothing in Hollywood. They don't know what to do with themselves. If they ain't giving out free attention, they're gonna start making it up.
All right, well, you take care, and everybody else, y'all take care now.
Miss Rashida, I appreciate your call.
Oh. Wait a minute. Before I go, I want an apology for you allowing Professor Trill to bully me. And what? I also want 2,000 pistachio.
What? Is this is this a?
I'm filing a formal complaint. That's right.
Okay,
yes,
okay. I was trying to figure out if this was a hostage negotiation or
yeah,
complaint.
I just want to read you. Yeah. Yeah. You think about that.
Okay.
You think about that. We discussed and I want 10,000 pistachio for everybody else that you have allowed Professor Trill to bully in the deep.
This is a class action pistachio suit. This is what has happened.
Yeah, this is a class action den lawsuit.
This is right. Where we've reached at this point in time.
That's right. You put a 1 in the chat if Professor Trill have bullied you, so that way Honcho knows who he owes pistachios to. Put a 1 in the den, the den chat. Yeah.
Okay.
And you write all those names down in your notebook of death.
In the notebook of death. What's a death note? What is it? They ruined that movie. Okay. Well, here's the deal, Miss Rashid. I will be taking notes for ones and checking for anybody who feels as though they've been accosted, slighted, harassed, and bashed by Professor Trill. And I'll make sure to.
I think I have suffered from PTSD because of it.
Professor Trill stress disorder.
I almost didn't want to call in because I didn't want to be bullied. And he says nasty things about me in the chat too.
I hate to hear that.
Yeah.
Let me take notes. I'll make sure I jot all that.
You don't never see nothing though.
Does he delete it before I get a chance to see it?
Maybe he do delete it. I don't know. But anyway, I see. Yeah.
Okay.
See, all you saying is okay.
I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. I'm going to handle matters behind the scenes here.
You ain't gonna handle shit.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm telling you, as soon as we get off this phone call, as soon as this stream is over, we're gonna get to handling these matters.
Alright, whatever. You know what? I'm sure up in the mixer then, shit. Okay. And continue talking my shit then, since you don't want to handle the situation here.
Oh, what are you talking? I'm telling you, well, we'll see. We'll see if you pull up in the mix. You ain't gonna pull up in the mix. I ain't even worried about that. We know, we know where your limits are. You don't enter that territory.
Oh, you really don't think I pull up at the mix?
We know that it's your turf.
Right, you don't want no mess jumping off. Well, I'm gone now. I'll take care.
All right, Miss Rashida, I appreciate the call. You have a good evening.
You should appreciate it, and don't forget to give me my pistachio.
I got you. I got all your pistachio. I got pistachio notes right here for you.
I don't believe it.
Trust me. When I lie to you, Miss Rashida.
You always do. What you mean? You mean again? You mean what you lied to me again? That what you mean?
Yeah, again. Would I do that again?
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit, but it's never intentional. But with that being said, okay. I'm going to chop it up with you later on, Miss Rashida. I appreciate the call.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, we'll take one last call and go wrap it up after this. What's the motherfucking deal? Who do we have calling into the den this evening?
It's Dan, bro.
Dan, the motherfucking man with the plan. How you doing this evening, Dan?
I'm tired. I'm probably going to head to sleep soon.
I feel you. So what's on your mind this evening, sir?
I'm kind of demoralized, honestly.
Well, what's going on?
Past few weekends, the past month at this point, just all the stuff going on in certain communities. This isn't good. I don't know how anyone can see this as improvement. These communities are burning, and some other stuff I'm not going to get into because I don't think it's appropriate at this point in time right now on your show. So I'm not going to even get into that right now. But then a certain talking head on TV revealed the whole agenda, and I'm like, I hope more people understand what this man just said, because he revealed exactly what came to my mind a few weeks ago before this guy even said it, that certain groups are using certain people as a shield, a moral shield, so they can be above reproach and they can get away with whatever they want, and it's happening.
I agree. And that's the thing, I think there's something I've noticed with, like you say, certain groups, certain people, and certain people feeling like you shouldn't be allowed to criticize or comment on, even it seems like, on the actions of some of these groups and some of these people if you're not blindly in allegiance with them, which I think is, buffoonery. But no, I definitely agree. I think there's an agenda out here, and I think that people are blindly falling for it. So, but what do we do? Like, is there a way to fix it? I mean, or is it kind of too far gone?
I don't know. I hope it's not too far gone. But that's the thing. These are subversive techniques. This is used to erode a society's culture, erode their belief structures, what they consider morally just and right, and it's effective so far because they get the young first. It's like cigarette companies, like when Joe Camel used to be on TV in the 50s showing kids how to smoke and shit. Get them young, man.
Oh, Joe Cool.
And yeah, man. And one of the biggest platforms to get the young is social media. The twatters. That's a big one. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I miss MySpace, bro. Like, I wasn't always flooded with other people's, like, you had to write on my page about something so I can know about some shit. Not see this news feed with a bunch of stuff that people pay to put on there or some things is important, you know. I miss Tom. He had the white shirt on. He was looking behind like, hey, what's up, bro? I miss Tom, bro.
Yeah, Tom,
come back, my nigga.
Tom was always in a good mood, man. Tom was always kept it real. He was your first friend.
Yeah, man. I mean,
oh, Tom. That was crazy. I ain't never know if Tom was fucking real, and then find out that he was real after it was all over with. I was like, God damn, Tom won. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. And speaking about social media and the banning of TikTok, honestly, from what I just read recently, and I was in the military for a little bit, and I was hearing whispers about stuff like TikTok in 2019 about like, hey, this is a Chinese-owned website, and why people need to understand why that's important is because the nature of the Chinese Communist Party. Probably most businesses in general, the state has access to all their information, freely give it up, all that stuff. It's different than in other countries like America, the UK, Europe in general, because especially with social media, people put so much of their personal information on there. Text they send between people, pictures they share, things of that nature. At any given time, they might be able to open that up and take information about you and use it against you or sell it for some other. There's a whole Cambridge scandal where Facebook was selling information. Yes. This stuff goes on. And another reason why I'm not on most social media, only when I'm kind of like, I think it was Jason who called earlier. Mm-hmm. I'm like him. I'm just on YouTube if you can consider that social media. And LinkedIn for job opportunities and information on the job market. And that is it. And I've been kind of taking a break from YouTube and hitting up BitChute because they got uncensored ass shit on there, bro.
Yeah, BitChute is interesting.
They don't play.
I'd actually tried to put some videos on it. Well, actually, I do have it set up to where automatically after they upload or they finish on YouTube that I do have the videos on BitChute. And it's kind of crazy because every now and then I'll check it and see some random comments. Like I forget that it's that they even go over there. But yeah, it's pretty cool on BitChute. But it's about getting people to adopt it, I think, is the problem.
It's like a lot of these big tech companies don't have any competition, and that's the thing. So whoever runs the company basically runs that form of social media. You know, I think it was Twitter has like a certain number of comments, like 280 characters or whatever, and people put whatever stuff they want, no matter if no one fact checks it, things like that, and people believe it. And just this culture right now is just in such a fucking turmoil. But people are benefiting from that. China's one of these people benefiting from this subversive culture that's seeding into our country right now. And you can have your thoughts about this country all you want. You can love it, hate it, fuck Trump, all that stuff. But let me tell you something. Say some shit about the president winning the flu in China. You will have a black bag over your head as quick as possible. You'll lose 200 points in the social credit score system. Ain't no joke over there, bro. The doctors that were telling people about this virus, the ones that didn't die from COVID, disappeared. There's one doctor, Dr. IFN. They look fine in her. And shit like that. And I'm serious, bro. It's like some V for Vendetta shit. Remember how the government turned in V for Vendetta? Kind of like that over there. How they're treating out the Hong Kong protesters. They got patsies that are infiltrating these protesters, riling shit up. So the Chinese government has the quote unquote authority to. They're hitting them with pressure blasts, mace and shit out of them, beating the fuck out of them. There's a lot of videos that they're hiding on certain websites that are owned, such as TikTok. Say think about the Chinese Communist Party on TikTok. That account gets deleted. Twitter's the same way. I think on Reddit, which is Chinese owned at this point, if I'm sure, there's a lot of videos of Hong Kong protesters that they're posting to share with the around the world, and a lot of those videos are getting taken off because it violates the terms of agreement. Okay, if you say so, buddy. So there's, yeah.
It's not about terms of agreement as long as it violates their fucking bottom line. That's all people fucking care about is how it's going to impact them financially in the long run. But my thing is, then there was that thing. Was it Hawaii? I don't even know Hawaii. I don't even know how you say that shit. That fucking Chinese.
Hawaii? Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah.
There's always a bunch of flack behind them. I know that they were talking about it too because I think they were in talks with some other governments in the EU about being, I don't know if they're being their primary telephone provider or whatever it was, something they were saying. And, the U.S. was warning them about them because they were talking about, then they would have access to all of that information, and that's what they feel like China's poisoning themselves for a world takeover. So,
look at Africa. Look, Africa's about to become China's China.
Yeah.
And a lot of these African leaders don't give a shit. As long as they can, feed themselves and their families, they don't care if they sell out their own country, their own people. At this point in time, I would think the African nations would want to have control of their own land. I would think so. Europe owned it for the longest damn time. A lot of them fought for liberation. Now you're going to sell it to China. See, what a lot of these African governments don't realize is that Chinese people don't have white guilt. They don't owe Africans a goddamn thing, and they're going to show them that soon enough. I am so serious about that. There's a documentary I saw on YouTube called Empire of Dust. It's about Chinese landowners in the Congo working with the people there to set up a railway system, and the Chinese people were talking so much trash about how lazy the Africans were, how they spent all their money up. This shit is crazy, bro. He did not hesitate to go in on them, bro. He said, you guys are idiots. You wasted all this opportunity. I mean, it's serious. I don't want to post clip in the Discord because I'm going to have people saying I'm an Uncle Tom house nigga as usual. So if you want to look up Empire of Dust Chinese man, and you'll see some Chinese dude going off on this African guy who speaks pretty good Mandarin, by the way, so shout out to him. But I'm just saying, bro, they don't give a fuck, bro.
They don't know. Like I said, they are very driven, and
yes, they are.
A goal, and they are not going to be, knocked off of that path. So, like I say, it's definitely cautious, something to be cautious about. Like I said, they are putting themselves in position all over the world to be in an advantageous situation. So, but people just want to get on TikTok and do the latest dance. Like, people don't think, like, for me, it's always been some kind of red flag with the TikTok thing, even back when it was the Musical.ly thing. And, it's been something about it. So I've been like, nah, I don't know. And then I remember I first started hearing about, there was some guy on there called The Buddy, and it was like this. He looked like fucking Penguin from fucking Batman. And
The Buddy.
Yeah, The Buddy. That motherfucker? Yeah, that motherfucker fucking pedo, right? Him. And he was just like, the shit was just weird. Like, and the motherfucker was all over fucking TikTok, and I guess he. Did whatever he did with no repercussions. Apparently, I guess he just logged off and nobody ever went and caught him or anything. I don't know. But he's definitely a certified pervert. But, so, that was my thing. And ever since then, like, I was like, I know that's not the spot for me. So.
that ain't the move.
It's like I said, because it was nothing but, like I said, it's all kids and little weird shit. I'm just like, I'm cool. Or motherfuckers doing the fucking same dance or playing some verse for part of a song and just doing whatever. Like, the lack of originality, that shit bothers the fuck out of me very quickly.
It's the ADD culture, man. Just show me what I need to know in 15 seconds. It's like reading the headlines to reading the whole article. Looking at the title of a book, looking at the front page and like a little abridged version instead of reading the whole book. I mean, that's what it's geared towards. That's that's it, man. And I just don't like where it's going.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm very concerned with society. I'm very concerned with the future, the children, and how, especially like I think this year is really going to be a turning point. And how we operate, from this point forward. I think it's so much more to talk. It's a whole different conversation. But I'm just I'm concerned. I'm definitely concerned.
Yeah, I think anyone paying attention to what side you're on should be concerned. But I mean, the game is a game, bro. But like I said, I ain't trying to hold you up too long, man. On that note, I'm a dip. Just man, bring back MySpace, bro. Fuck, dude, Black Planet at this point. Yeah, bring back something. Let's do it.
Ooh, got a lot of hype off Black Planet. Yes, bring back Black Planet. No complaints on my end. Salute to whoever made Black Planet. I owe you a drink. whoever that may be. But that's a bit. Mr. Dan, the man with the plan. I definitely appreciate you calling in this evening, sir, and sharing your thoughts, man. So you have a good evening, Mr. Dan. Thank you.
Thank you. Shout out to Dan. Y'all be easy. Don't kill nobody. Peace.
All right. Yeah, man. Everybody be cool. Don't hurt nobody. Everybody love everybody. What was that? Semi-pro. I said I was going to give you guys some Mixer Crew love this evening, and I am going to do that. Give me just 2 shakes and give me a bottle of water. I'm going to get in position, but I will also be in the Discord. I don't know. I may not do all that. It may be too much. But I may, just put the mixer thing in the Discord or whatever. But we'll see. Whatever. But I appreciate y'all for coming to the den this evening. We'll be back at it tomorrow, 9 o'clock. From 9 o'clock is somewhere in the world to be around the 9 o'clock hour. But I'm inviting you to the Discord. You ain't got to go home. Make sure you go to Ed Honcho HTX on Instagram or Twitter if you want to follow, get updates on what's going on with the den or the channel, whatever may be going on. Then show live on Facebook, and anything else you need will be available. You'll be available in the description below. So I thank you for joining us this evening. I thank you for the privilege of getting to chop it up with you guys tonight. Until next time. Talking up a deuce. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool. And I'm out, I guess. I'm out.
Highly concerned lol OMG. But I won't hurt nobody. FIIIINE